Hello, my name's Rob Baker, Brand Compliance Manager here at STIHL Australia. I'm here to help clear the air on Australia's new power equipment emission standards. These new exhaust gas emission standards on small petrol engines powering lawnmowers and garden equipment around Australia are aimed at protecting our environment and are welcomed by STIHL. But what does that mean for the home gardener or for the professional? Can you still use your old hedge trimmer sitting in the shed? Or what about the new grass trimmer or chainsaw you just bought? There's been a lot of confusion and misinformation. So here are the facts. The new regulations don't mean a ban on two-stroke engines or a ban on the use of old equipment in sheds across Australia. In fact, the US EPA regulations that Australia is proposing to adopt have been in place since 2006. This means all current STIHL two-stroke products meet the proposed new regulations. You know, advancements in engine technology means the modern STIHL two-stroke engine produces significantly less hydrocarbons and nitrous oxides. It's like comparing the old V8 gas guzzler with the modern high-tech Holden V8. As far as older, non-compliant STIHL power products in sheds all around Australia, they'll not be banned, so you can still use them without fear of a fine. Owners will continue to receive servicing and parts for non-compliant older equipment. But why do we need these new regulations? Every year, over 1 million non-road engines used for lawnmowers, grass trimmers, all the way through to outboard motors are sold in Australia. Although most major manufacturing countries that export to Australia have their own exhaust emission standards, sadly some do not. And Australia has become a dumping ground for these dirty, non-compliant products. These new regulations will protect the health of our environment and every Australian by stopping these high-polluting, non-compliant engines at the border. As an environmentally responsible company, STIHL wholeheartedly support these new regulations. In fact, STIHL was part of the government's expert panel in the development of these new standards. Caring for the users of our products and minimising the effects on the environment has always been our company's driving force. This continued commitment has resulted in many world-first innovations and technological advancements. Innovations like our electronic engine management system, Mtronic, which constantly tunes the engine to deliver optimum performance and significantly lowers emissions and improves fuel consumption. Another innovation is STIHL's 2-mix engine. This innovative technology cleverly separates spent exhaust gases from fresh incoming fuel, which reduces the potential for the creation of harmful emissions. STIHL has also developed its own environmentally friendly two-stroke fuel called Motormix. This fuel mix produces 70% less emissions, 20% less harmful CO or carbon monoxide gases, and 30% less gases that are harmful to the ozone layer. Alongside the fantastic Motormix product, we've also developed a range of environmentally friendly lubricants and detergents, like the BioPlus bar and chain oil. Made from rapeseed oil, this lubricant is 99.9% biodegradable. STIHL is also at the forefront of battery-powered technology. Our range of Lithium Pro battery power tools produce no emissions at all. Just think of that, no emissions. Now that's got to be better for the environment. STIHL, like all Australians, care for the environment. And although all of our current products meet the proposed emissions regulations, we will continue to invest in technologies that are more environmentally friendly. Well, I hope that's cleared the air. The new regulations are a positive initiative that STIHL Australia welcomes. They'll not be the death of the two-stroke engine, as it's been reported, but rather they'll spell the end to the importation into Australia of all dirty engines, two-stroke or four-stroke. And yes, you can still use your old trusted STIHL that's out in the shed, but maybe it's time to update to a new STIHL and do your bit for the environment.